Good evening, wherever you are, brothers and sisters. Today is the 5th of December, 2025. I am your brother living in Nimule town. I just want to put something very, very important about Nimule Municipality. We are grateful if not all of us school are able to come, stay for a month, go back to school. Most of the time I did not participate actively in Nimule until 2007 when I began to participate actively in Nimule. In fact, in 2008, I registered as an SPLM member. Even up to now, I still have that card. But I am not interested in using that card to claim my membership because SPLM as a party has lost completely track. It has gone out from its mandate, its principles, its vision. SPLM has gone away. The first time I experienced the deviation of the SPLM party was during the election period, the referendum period. I remember one time we had confrontation with a member who came in and wanted to vote, and that member was from Uganda. I was unhappy with that member, and I knew him very well, and I didn't want him to vote because he was not a South Sudanese, and therefore he has no reason to even pick a pen or direct any step towards the referendum. My aim was to avoid betrayal. My aim was to promote nationalism. My aim was being patriotic, loving my country, and therefore I should be the right person to participate, not other people. We have seen SPLM in power accepting the SPLM leadership of Nimule, accepting members across Nimule to vote during the elections. I have a lot of evidence because at that time I voted for referendum, I voted in the elections. Since then, I lost heart for the SPLM membership. And I did not even want to join any political party. I just wanted to be an independent person, a citizen that stands for the truth, that stands for accountability, that stands for transparency. That is the reason as to why my appetite to be active in SPLM disappeared. We were motivated to join SPLM because SPLM brought in the independence of the country. I cannot tell exactly how everything happened in the bush because honestly, I've never been in the bush. But my parents, my father was one, the guy is in the bush. Up to now, I don't know his level, where he is. He died just like any other person. So I lost track of SPLM. Since then, there is no need for me to be even a member of SPLM. If there is any party that I must join, God will direct me to join that party. In respect of that, today we have seen something very important that has happened in England, and that is the installation of His Lordship, His worship, Taban Kurunyu. Honestly, I've known Taban Kurunyu since 2007. I know how weak he is. I know his strength. This is a gentleman who never sits. This is a gentleman who I believe his mind never sleeps. Because he almost owned many businesses in Nimule town by then. I'm quite sure they were the richest, he is among the richest people in Nimule town because he was very sharp. He is a very sharp guy. And I like his sharpness. I cannot tell you the weaknesses of Kurunyu. I know very well. I'm not talking about his family, but his leadership. I will come and tell you why Kurunyu will fail. But at this point, I am so confident that Kurunyu can do something because he loves development. I have observed that Kurunyu had businesses. He had companies that the customs, and I'm quite sure he's a member of many companies in Nimule municipalities right now. He has shares in many business enterprises in, for example, Amawi Cooperative Society. Kurunyu is a member of that block. That is the immediate example that I perceive and I understand. Therefore, dear brothers and sisters, given this fact, I understand there are many people who are opposed to him. And for sure, if I could go on political ground, I don't agree Kurunyu to stand there. First of all, the mayor is an SPLM member, and Kurunyu is an SPLM member. For Nimule town to develop, needs opposition member to be in the council of Nimule municipality. Without that, they are going to fight and they are not going to do anything, they are not going to progress. Well, by default, the government belongs to SPLM, but SPLM should consider multi-partism. They should be able to bring other people from other parties to support them, to criticize their work, so that if you have a critic, you will definitely progress. But if you don't have a critic, you cannot progress. That is very important. That's the fact that we need to know. Whatever happens, that is what we need to know. But for now, I'm glad that Kurunyu has assumed the office of the deputy mayor. May we pray for him that he doesn't fall prey to the situations on the ground. He doesn't become a victim of disappointment. That is my prayer only, especially to the entire communities living in Nimule. There are many things that Nimule needs to be put on the spot. Now that the mayor has his deputy, the mayor should now establish a council. That council will come up with policies. Policies cannot be made by advisors. Some months ago, the mayor instituted the office of the advisors. We do not know why that is there. But the fact is, a municipal should be having councillors, members coming from different council quarters, so that they come, sit and deliberate, controlled by the council speaker. This is very paramount for the development of Nimule Municipality. If that is not considered, you're going to get difficulties. We do not want this idea of decrease coming with something new without a consent of people, and then you say, yes, this is what we need. Guided by the constitutions, you have the mandate to implement what the people have agreed on, not what you have planned. Every plan must be in line with the people's needs. For example, if the plans of the people, the needs of the people is growth, then your plans should be in line with that. If the needs of the people is the health hospital, improving, upgrading Nimule Hospital, then your plans should align with that. Then you implement. Your work is to go and bring resources. Where can we get money from? For the construction of the improvement, all the implementations of the plans, the policies. Those are things that we need to look at. So wherever you are right now, I'm quite sure you will accept my suggestions. But the fact is, I encourage the people of Nimule, those who have grievances with his worship, the deputy mayor, please, you resign from that. And just let us take time to support him. Let us just monitor him for around 6 months, 1 year, as he works alongside his worship for the season. That is what we need to do. We cannot criticize them because they have just stepped in the office. They don't know what to do, but they need to listen to the people. They have just stepped in the office. Therefore, they need to consider the people's needs. And I'm quite sure they will obey this. Please, that is my call. I'm glad to second the appointment of Taban Kurunyu. Glad we will pray for you, we will support you if you will stand with the people. But if you will continue to live isolated, you don't want to listen to people, we'll come back with our pangas and slash you. We have our pangas are our voices, our pangas are our parents. They can work on you properly, and therefore be careful not to be careful. Actually, I want to be careful with our pangas and our beds. The voices, they are very sharp. Don't ignore. Thank you.